I'm going to start off this makeup video by showing you guys what I use, because as you'll see in the car ride, you won't be able to tell what I'm using. These are the brushes and also the products. The first one is a big fat round brush, medium-sized round brush, concealer slash blemish brush that I use in my tear duct. It's much more controlled. Small version of the two round brushes. I use it under my brow. Next one is a crease. I use it in my crease for a narrow, precise look. This one's a big, fat, fluffy one. I shouldn't have used this one for blending, but it's the only one I had on me at that time. I was actually wanted to use this one because it's much more controlled, much more defined, versus this one, which is big, fat, fluffy. Blends out everything. So next time, hopefully, I'll get a chance to show you this one, which is made by The Balm. It's very nice, fluffy. Next is a MAC Pigment in Rose. So beautiful. And then it's Hourglass Dim Infusion. It's actually a blush, but I use it in my crease as a transition shade. This is the Nude palette by The Balm, and the color there is Sexy. It's a dark brown red color. It looks gorgeous. And this is their real mascara. The video actually got cut off before because the SD card was full, so I couldn't show you that. And then this is Lover by Illamasqua. It's also blush, but I use it in my crease. This is the Mary Lou Manizer. I always have trouble saying it. And this I use as a highlight under my brow bone and also in my tear duct. So the last thing I want to show you is actually a eyeliner by Kat Von D. And if I was actually placing it in the view of the camera, you would be able to see how beautiful and thin and precise the line is. And that's it. So these are all my products that I used for the video. So now I'm gonna start filming the video. Okay, here we go. That is that Balm color that I told you about, and that large round brush that I'm using. I'm using the pointy side, not the flat side, because I want to get it into my crease. I started off with this shade because I thought the darker would be easier to blend out into the lighter one. The next color I'm actually looking for is the Illamasqua Lover, the blush. The brush I will be using is that tiny crease brush. It's actually made by Japanese, no, MAC. It's MAC brush. It's the MAC 219. And I'm going to use that to blend out that dark red color. See, as you can see, I'm using the big fluffy one. It's not as precise as it would have been if I used the other one, but we'll work it. I'm gonna work it. It's like Tim Gunn line. We'll make it work, right? Something like that. Okay, so now I'm just again blending out the colors. I actually put that red color all over my lid, not caring where I placed it because I'm going to put a pigment over it, so it won't even matter. I just placed it all over. Now I'm going again, blending that color out, and darkening it a little bit, but not putting too much of that Balm color. It's sexy. Now I'm using a medium-sized round brush and the pigment. So when I'm dipping the pigment in, I actually dip both sides of the brush because I am in a car and I don't want to keep an open pigment or it'll go flying all over the place. So that's why I tapped it on both ends. And now I'm patting it down. And then I will actually swipe it a little bit after I pat all of it down because I want it to blend. Yeah, there. I'm swiping it a little bit so I can get the edges to match in. But yeah, I pat down first. The next thing I'm looking for is actually that small round brush that I'll be using for under my brow bone, and that Mary Lou Manizer. I actually use a flat part a little bit of the flat part, not the whole thing. And then I'm doing it again. Yeah, I'm not using the tip, I'm actually using the flat part to get it under. Now I'm going to go back in with that same product but on a different brush so my tear duct will get it. It's that concealer blemish brush that I actually use for my tear duct. Now I'm going in with that very, very thin crease brush that I'll be using in Lover again for like the billionth time. But hey, I gotta blend it out and make it look perfect. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just blending on top over all that color. Like we're in between the highlight and that dark red color. Now I'm using that Hourglass one because that one actually is a little bit lighter and it actually blended out better. Now whatever product was left on that balm color, I'm going to go back in with more of it to darken up the crease, but that's what was on that brush that I was using. Now I'm darkening up the crease because of that to make the crease look a little bit more enhanced and also pop that color, that rose that I have on my lids a little bit more. Now blend, blend, blend. Just keep blending until it mixes up and it blends out and it doesn't have any harsh lines. Unless you're going for a cut crease. Now I'm going to use eyeliner, and again I fudged up with showing you the point of the eyeliner, but what you'll see is that once I lay it down on my eyelid, you can see that the color, it won't move, it won't like budge, and I won't get it all over the place. It'll just go straight along my eyelash line, and that is why I love this liner. It's actually really, really nice color, and it's waterproof. So that's a great thing about it too. Now it's getting a little bumpy, so I won't be able to place eyeliner on for a little bit, even though I'm trying really hard. So I'm gonna have to wait and see if we get a red light. Hopefully soon. God. Really bumpy. Okay, so now we're at a red light, so that's why I was able to finish. Make a little tiny point, not too drastic, not too crazy. Just fix up the rest of my eyeliner. Uh-oh. This is what happens when your SD card runs out of memory. So now I'm going to be struggling with that camera, the light, and that torture device on my eyelid, aka my heated eyelash curler. That's actually very similar to a regular eyelash curler, but I'm just pressing a button up that squeezes the eyelashes together and applies heat. It's battery operated. It is awesome. So now I'm putting on Benefit's They're Real Mascara. Applying a heavy coat to get those eyelashes nice and pretty. Now I'm actually looking for Lover by Illamasqua, and I'm going to stick that into my crease and blend it out as a transition shade. Next, I will be applying the balm Sexy all over my eyelid. There it is. Not caring where it goes. It doesn't have to be perfect now. It can just go anywhere. It just has to darken that pigment Rose by MAC. Now I'm looking for eye drops. I got my eye drops. Oh, and the camera goes down. The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. Back to it. Now I'm putting on the eye drops on both sides of brushes. cutting it out. Now I'm using the rose pigment. I'm gonna pat that rose pigment on my lid because it's wet, so it doesn't need to be blended, it just needs to be patted down. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my camera, I keep slipping. So now it's on there. Isn't it a gorgeous color? Look at the way the gold and the pink come out at different angles when the light hits it. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going in with the Mary Lou Manizer by The Balm. And I'm putting it under my eyelid, eyebrow, on my eyelid, under my eyebrow. What? Now I'm going in with the Hourglass and actually blending those shades and mixing them together so there's no harsh lines. Now I have the eyeliner, and I actually show you how awesome the eyeliner length is. It's very lean, it's very straight, so I can just lie it down on my eyelash, along my eyelash, and then move it in very slow motion. Out, 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 out. Ah! There we go. Got it on. Now I'm just fixing it and making sure that both eyeliners look similar. That light was so horrible. It gave me blind spots for the next few hours. I was just like seeing black spots all over. It's driving me insane in the membrane. So now that I've matched everything and fixed it, now I have to heat. Okay, so now I show you it's pink initially. Now you put it on and it's gonna turn white. I wait like a minute or so. And then once it turns white, you can place it in, you can place your eyelashes into the curler. Just slide them in there and then push up with your thumb. Now I'm just fixing my eyeliner again, just to make sure it's even. And using They're Real by Benefit. Gotta put enough, a very, like, you know, massive amount of mascara. And not, why would I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Now I have to put it on my lower lash line, mascara. I'm done, yeah boy. Now getting that lion's mane out, shaking about, fixing it, and I'm ready to go. Perfect timing, cause guess what? We've reached our destination. Thank you for watching.